Guys, we're just testing out, trying to figure out how to do this. This is the first time I've been able to do a live stream or anything with Tibia on YouTube. As soon as my son gets a clue and opens up the page where he can see this video, we make sure that we're actually streaming. I'll go ahead and get started. Just a second, let me make sure. That was not it. That was where I popped that one up just a minute ago. There should be a new one that's streaming right now at this exact moment. Can you hear me all over there? Would you turn it all the way down like a crazy person again? Y'all have to excuse my son. He's brilliant, but he's a little on the dingy side. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me all over there? Won't you turn it all the way down like a crazy person again? Y'all have to excuse my son. He's brilliant, but he's a little on the dingy side. Okay. So I am Draxexus. Can you hear me now? Go ahead and mute it over there, Joshua. And I spoke with my friend Gabby just a little bit ago, and we were trying to figure out a way to where I could prove. Now this is obviously is not going to completely prove anything, but she told me I could go in here and click on my offer histories, and I could at least show that I haven't sold anything. A couple months ago, a friend of mine got robbed, and he wasn't sure exactly who did it. I'm not going to go into details about accusing anybody, but a couple of days ago, my wife and I were kicked out of the guild we've been in for ages now. The guild we were in, full of great people. Don't blame them for kicking us if they think we did this. You can see down here though, this is how much gold I've got, guys. I've been saving up. At the time that my friend got robbed, I think I had like 2 million gold. So the guild we were in, back when Tibia had gone dormant, a lot of our old players had gone into retirement. We had kept our guild, one of the oldest guilds in Astera, open by being on, keeping our premiums and logging on every day. We went through probably over 2 years of logging on with nobody showing up. Then a new crew came in. They recruited probably 5 or 6 people, and then they had a falling out between a couple of them. And over the course of time, all the way to 2020 here, recently, just in the last few months, my friend that I mentioned, I'm not going to mention names, but he had gotten robbed. Now, during the same time, there was a personal issue with me that happened, and I don't know, I can't say for sure if my account was secure, if it was my account used at all. I don't know. I just really don't know. But what I can do is I can show you today that, and if I need to, I'll go over every single character on my account and show you I have not sold anything in market worth anything There's very little history. Obviously, this goes back to 2012. There's very little history in here at all, and I'm just going to start scrolling down here slowly. I used to sell premium scrolls, by the way back in the day. There's a Mastermind shield that I sold back in 2015. Now we're just getting into 2020. There's a jump right here. There's 5 years I didn't even bother using the market. Someone asked me for a hand auger back in January, so I threw those in there. They asked me for other ones after that, and then somebody asked me for green tapestries. I messed up on the price on this bottom one, but Universal Tool somebody needed. The only time I've ever really used market to sell anything is just to. Now most of the stuff that I do, and you can kind of look here. I'll let you go through all I've bought over the years. This is all the way back to 2012 as well. But most of the stuff that I do on here, and I'll show you my loot backpacks in here in my depot. Oh, I jumped from down here somewhere. Sorry. So today let me just go ahead and tell you real quick, I've already hunted the Fey Balls, trying to get a silver token, didn't get one. And I've also hunted the 4 wear line bosses. This is pretty much all I do day by day, and I've been able to get some decent levels out of it. I think I was like level 224 about maybe 8 or 10 months ago when I first started doing wear lines, and I've gotten up to 336. So I've done pretty well just doing this same routine every single day. Now if you look right here, my sword and my shielding, we've kept premium since offline training came out, and we've been offline training for the entire time. Now I've never botted. One of the things that one of the people in the guild asked is that if I had botted, that they tried to contact me. Truth is, I don't respond. Like right now, English chats, they're saying something. I don't respond to messages very well while I'm hunting. I've never been able to talk and do this, keep my mind focused on what I'm doing here. So let me just show you real quick here. I've got a backpack of Farmine stuff. The other backpacks in that are empty. I've got a backpack of Edron garbage. This goes down to right here. This is my stuff from wear lines for Rashid. This is my stuff for Looted Gin. It goes all the way down to this backpack, I believe. Yeah. About time to go sell that. And then I've got some just garbage right here that I sell on Venor. And because this character is Blue Gen, I have to transfer my Green Gen stuff over to my Paladin. So there's my Green Gen bag, and here's what I've looted today. Somebody threw that thing down at the depot. I didn't actually loot that. Yeah, so I've got 12 million gold because I've been grinding and doing quite a few wear lines. Let's see if your wear line is task right now, 185 out of 800. And when I get a wild hair, I'll bust out 400 in a day on that and go ahead and finish it. But I'm not by any stretch of the imagination rich. Now, right now, I'm using a gnome sword I've had for a while, a Fireheart Curious, ornate legs, prismatic helmet. I use a foxtail amulet. Now, I switch those out when I'm in wear lines because I take a lot of damage if I don't have these on. So I just use these in wear lines. I don't use them in wear Edron at all. I don't use them in Fable, so I handle those very well without having to use those. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to, I've never had this file, this live stream file opened and done anything. If you'll notice, I'm picking up garbage because I'm broke. And 12 million might not sound like broke, but trust me. How funny. I found several of these people just leave them laying around. But yeah, so that's pretty much that in a nutshell. I just wanted to get on here for a few minutes because I won't rejoin the guild. The guild was dead. The guild's been dead for a while. There's only a couple players that even get on. But I just wanted to show that I don't have anything like what was taken. I don't know where it went, don't know what happened to it, don't know who did it, but I don't have it. I'll go ahead while we're doing this real quick live video and just run over and kill the, I should have sold those. I also have diabetes and forget regularly, so just look over my very noobish play. I know there's a lot of better players in here that will, bless you, that will probably have something to say if they watch this video about how horrible I play, but I don't play for them, I play for me, play for fun. I won't go into a place where there's a good chance of me dying and just to be, bless you, darling, just to be excitable. Actually, I don't like getting excited on this game. I hate dying, and I haven't done very much of it, and that's why my skills are as high as, excuse me, as they are, because I typically don't die often. I think I've got one death on this character in the last probably 5, 6, maybe 7 years, whatever it is. So we're going to go to Edron now. Now Edron, for any of you guys who maybe have bought a character that's a little higher than you're used to and you're wondering about where you should be hunting as a knight, if you're level 200 plus as a knight with decent skills, this is definitely a good place to come and get levels and get everything that you need. Now with the new spells that they just put out, let me move that back around. Oh, just 1 second here, I've done messed this up. I was trying to figure out how to do a screenshot on here earlier and ended up messing that hotkey up. I apologize for the delay. Now, we're going to go into Edron Were Creatures. This is the same path I take every single day that I play. There's a few exceptions. There's a few days I missed, but for the most part I've been right here. Now I jump in here and should have been a fox. Yeah, there she is. I'll go ahead and take care of that. Bring a few potions. Missed it. I'll sneak back up here and kill this werebear. I usually don't play quite this sloppy when I'm down here, but you know I would make mistakes while I'm being recorded. And as you can see, they're not too tough for me. Yeah, I did misclick that one. I'm really messing up today. They've got a new spell that causes distant creatures to react like they're melee. I could cast that, but there's no real need to. Just do it for fun. Where'd that thing go? Notice I don't play the same style that you see everybody else playing, especially on nights. I'll go to the corner here. Now my character can handle up to 8 of these, but it's rough and I don't like to take any chances. If I had a bad connection or anything, then Tibia's little fail-safe wouldn't save me if I were unlucky or already in low health. Okay, now about right here. I usually try to go ahead and do that. One of the big differences in hunting here and hunting the were hyenas and the were lines is that I don't use follow attack when I'm doing were hyenas and were lines. You would say kill. And I'm a little bit more careful about whereabouts I summon that thing. Because that little helper of mine can actually get you killed too, pulling stuff on you. That's something that when you're first reaching level 200 you really need to know about. It is not fun dying on this game. Always grab this up just so I can count how many times I've actually done this, because as of right now I've been trying to get the and have been, as of yet, unsuccessful. I have killed these probably close to 200 times a piece, so I've had about 1,000 chances at it, and I haven't gotten one. They did the adjustments to try to, the balancing they did recently, and to be honest with you, I like it. My knight hits a whole lot harder now than he did before. There were times when I really had trouble getting a good hit, but now it's not near as often. The spells have been tweaked to where they're going to do a lot more damage overall.
I have a friend who does have every night.
Now I'll go corner right here. Let my poor little skull frost take a beating. I know some of you much better players are watching this and thinking, how in the world did he ever get where he's at, but I did it cautiously. I've not had this many run on me ever, I don't believe. Okay, so I run down through here now. I usually check my time on my... I've got 10 minutes left right now. I just have 2 more bosses. There's a portal over here we're going to go through to get to those. Now you'll not see me in falcons, whatever they're called, or cobras or any of that stuff making big loot, but on a rare occasion you might see me try something new. But at the moment I can't even view my own stuff. I'm going to buy my new equipment before long, as soon as I can afford it, and I'll probably be level 400 before I get close enough to there, but I can't even view my own stuff, so once again it makes no sense that I would have done what I was accused of doing, but again, I don't know who did it, but I just, yeah. falsely accuse anybody if I can help it. Now, I've had to get used to using these new. They made it where the knights can now use strong mana potions, and some of you who watch this later on will be like, well, they've been able to do it for ages, but as of right now, this is only a week or two into being able to use them, and I'm trying to get used to them, so it's made a world of difference on my capacity and stuff. I carry too much junk on me to start with. I should downgrade about half my stuff. Somebody pulled the werebear all the way up here and then you'll see I was actually talking to Andrea or Phoebe, whatever you want to call them, whatever you want to call her, and a little bit earlier, and completely missed that message from an English chat, so I'm pretty horrible. Now the reason that the person is suspicious of us having ever modded, we didn't bot, there was a method you could use back in the day for the trainers in Aeron to set up your keyboard where you didn't have to sit and push the button every 15 minutes to keep yourself online. All you had to do is just have something, keep mashing that. So we go off and watch a movie or whatever while we're training. Because that actual person, our guildmate now, pushed us out of trainers on several occasions. And of course, we were exploiting a weakness of the game, so we couldn't, brag about it or say, hey, this is what was going on, and we weren't modding or anything like that. So personally, I've never played with any kind of envy toward other people for them getting a particular loot or accomplishing anything. So my whole idea on the thing is that I don't care what you do in game. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and what I do shouldn't be your business, and what you do shouldn't be my business, as long as I'm not stealing off of you or trying to lure on you or anything like that. But they didn't see it that way, so there was a big to-do a few years ago, and once again they had zero proof of us doing anything. That's my wife's pretty innocent about the whole thing. She's just happy to be here. But we were accused of this, that, and the other, and they were off. So there's a reason why that they stomp that thing. I was already hitting it. Yeah. We tried to help people and be good in the Tibia community, and we've got a lot of. This is another issue. If you know anything about Astera, if you're on Astera, you might know that the name Drax is kind of synonymous. There's a couple other people who have a character named Drax. I talked to one guy who said that it was a suggested name, but I was the first Drax on Astera. We had a whole handful of other people after 2005 that were friendly with me that named their characters Drax something, including some of my family. And as you can see, 600 strong manas here is more than enough. I used to carry 1200 regular manas, and sometimes I'd run out of regular manas. So 600 seems to be better than 1200 of those, but I don't know that that's exactly true. I was told that I should expect like 50% more out of those, so it shouldn't be that way, but for whatever reason, it seems to be better. Alrighty, I'm going to cut this video here in just a few minutes after I go into my house and let y'all look at my humble abode. Keep in mind that my house is a little tiny thing because I'm trying to save money. I don't pay a big rent. I had Wolf Tower. I was a leader of a guild on another character on my account. Okay, so right here, pause it all, yes, balance. So I'm up to 12 million, some change now. And I've got some stuff to sell here. Let me go ahead and, let me do this. I need to grab my green gen stuff and take it back to the house here. That's green. Okay. Welcome to my house. Open up my little bear.
Dude, that's fake. Look at that. That's real.
Okay. Oh, I need to set this rear up. So I don't think I need to tell you all. I did a lot of characters with light bearer. Much stuff here. This is my entire house, though. the reason these characters are here is because they have to get the daily rewards, and it's easier for me to walk a longer distance, being higher level. So, thanks for watching.